Another day, hopefully another project over here at Auto Auction Rebuilds. What do we have here? Is this a Z01? No, it's not. It's just an SS. It's still a nice looking car. Today we're gonna do our routine weekly Copart walk around video. And it's crazy. Normally I do these a day in advance, but the video I did yesterday had no audio. So I have to come back out here and do this whole thing again, and the auction starts in 1 hour. So good luck with that. Nice looking SS. Honestly, doesn't look like it's that bad. Well, it didn't. This frame rail has been tweaked pretty far back there. You can see it's not straight. It's going this direction. See the gaps in the hood, how they real loose up here, real tight back here. Got the bumper, one of the bumpers, probably the rear, I guess. Let's see if we can pop the hood. Not even an airbag deployment. Where is Goon Squad when you need him? That's my Tim Allen impression. Tim the Tool Man Taylor. It's man stuff right here. Whew. All right, broken off cold air intake. Well, that frame rail must have twisted way back in there. Interesting. Yeah, this one's tweaked a little bit this way, but this one is just, dang. I love it. Another beautiful car. Lexus IS 250F Sport, 105,000 miles on the odometer. I'm not quite sure what happened to this one. Someone literally cut the airbag, so that was clipped. Pieces on the floor, some of the wiring on the floor. Maybe this was a theft recovery. I don't know. Got some rear end damage, but nothing that's nothing all that major. At least not in my opinion. The door gaps are good over here. I don't see any buckling over here. A little bit right here, and definitely right here. So I mean, this all has to be pulled back out, but honestly, this doesn't look like it was that bad of an accident. Let's pop the hood. Take a look at the engine. Okay, well, instead of looking at the engine, I guess we get to look at a big plastic cover. Lots of plastic. I got a recommendation for all you auto manufacturers out there. Leave the plastic off the engine. We're men. We don't care about plastic. We don't want to see plastic. We want to see the motor. We want to see the engine. That's what we want to see. Keep that plastic to yourself. And another perfect example of why you want to come out and look at some of these cars for yourself. I'm telling you, last week I saw this go across the auction block and I almost bid on it. Mainly because I was in a hurry and kind of desperate to get myself a truck because I got a lot of scrap metal piling up next to my house that neighbors aren't happy about. And I saw this, I was like, this doesn't look so bad. You know, the door's crunched in. Looks like the A-pillar's probably okay. You know, let's bid on it, you know, and it's a buy it now for $1,500. Well, what I didn't see was this. All right, that's pretty severe. That's pretty serious. That's going to take a lot of work to get all of this straightened back out. I guarantee you the A-pillar is bent. May not be seeable, like you may not be able to see it from the video or from pictures in the auction, but look how this is cracked straight down where that hinge is. The bottom one is cracked as well. Whether you can see it or not, I don't know, but definitely got a bend in the A-pillar. This is so much work to repair, it's ridiculous. But it does come with a couple of subwoofers, and it looks like an air compressor. So, you know, there's that. And then, of course, there's the other side, as if this isn't enough. The back bumper took a hit. You can see it's bent down at an angle. And then we got all of this. You know, door. This cab corner is completely screwed. The bed, like this is so much work to repair. It's insane. I mean, this one, legit, I can see why this one's salvaged. I wouldn't want to put it back together. That rim's no good either. Yeah, come check them out for yourself, ladies and gentlemen. You don't want to come down here and find out you missed a picture when you were bidding. Here we got a BMW 650i. And I really love this car, but I really don't know anything about it. So I'm gonna leave it to some of you European experts out there. Can you tell me what engine is this? Because when I hear 650i, I think 6.5 liter. But when I look at the emission label, I see right here the group is 4.8. So I don't know. I don't know what it is. Is it a 6.5? No, it's probably not, because I do see a 4.8 right there. And I guess that's a 4.8 liter, but then why do they call it a 650i? I don't know. Maybe the, okay, never mind, I get it. This is like, 6 is the series. So 6, this is a big Beamer, 6 series. The 5.0, I'm not sure where they get 50 from. I think 5.0 would be like 5.0 liter, but it's 4.8. Maybe they just figured 4.8 is close enough to 5.0. So we're just gonna call it a 650. I don't know. The damage doesn't look too bad. Honestly, I would buy this. I would buy this in a heartbeat. For the right price, of course. Suspension damage, that, you know, whatever, that can be fixed. This quarter damage right here, I know Mike can fix this like it's nothing. That's not even that much damage. The back end, other than that, looks relatively good. Actually, there is a buckle right here. I don't know if you can see that on video. You got to look for these buckles, because buckling up here indicates serious damage back here somewhere. Here's the interior. It's pretty clean. Pretty clean. No airbags deployed. No side airbags deployed either. So that's good. I like it. I like it a lot. What do you think? Should we get it? Here we got a little Carnage for you. 2015 Camaro. Not to worry. This is not an SS. It's just the V6. Nobody cares about it. And look, here's the thing. Look right here. Non-original equipment part, GBC. So this car was already wrecked once. They fixed it, now I got wrecked again. Yeah, stay away from this car. I think this car is probably cursed. Very similar to that Z I bought. You know, never have I run into my own car before, and I can't believe I ran into my Corvette with that damn Z. Cursed car. Stay away. I'm just kidding. It's probably not cursed. See what the interior looks like. Oh, it's a bio. There's a lot of, you know, I saw this yesterday. I thought maybe this was just mud, but, or maybe it is. I don't know. Oh, no, no, no. No, there's blood on the, yeah, there's blood on the airbag. Dang, okay. I missed that yesterday, I guess. I thought that was mud and dirt. Suppose I was wrong. What is that over there? Oh, you know, we got to go check out the RX-8. Here we got a really clean E350. It's got some very minor damage, a little bit of cosmetic, nothing serious though. I looked at this one yesterday, and man, I'll tell you what, if I did have the money, this would be on my list. Everything up here looks good. Everything looks solid. Looks like it's in the right place. Needs a headlight, bumper, the fender, mirror, door. Really clean, really clean. I believe, yeah, this one's the one that had the busted out window. So we got a busted window right here. It's got 130,000 and change, maybe like 139. This door works. We got the keys for this one. Yep, there she is. $134,621 miles. Very nice. Oh, I like this. I want this. Oh. Very cool. Very cool. I like this car. I like this car a lot. $6,000, I think $600. Buy it now. Not to worry, I'm not going to bid against you on it. I don't have that kind of money. How about a 2012 Dodge Challenger RT 5.7 liter Hemi? Oh man, I get excited when I see cars like this. I'm so excited I can't even figure out whether the damn hood is open or not. Oh, look at this thing. Look how clean this is. See, stuff like this, it makes me wonder, why is this here? Oh, that's right, I recorded it yesterday. Dang! What is this? What is that? With the seats bolt to the rear seats or something? It came right out the side of the car. Oh man. I already looked at this one yesterday, and that was a hard hit on the passenger side. It really was. I'll take you inside and show you what that looks like. It's got like 69,000 miles on the odometer, but look over here at this seat. Look how it's just crushed. Could you imagine being a passenger sitting over there? Because that door came into whoever was there, and it came in hard and fast. That's scary, man. Scary. Oh, we got to pop the hood, because I just know that Dodge doesn't put plastic crap all over their engines. They actually give you something to look at when you buy one of these. Oh, well, damn. Come on, Dodge. Hey, why do you need your engines to look pretty? We don't want them to look pretty. We want them to look rugged. We want them to look raw. You know what I mean? Get with it, manufacturers. How about another Mazda RX-8? Man, I got a thing for these, and they sell fast. That last one that I got from here that I bought for like 325 bucks, sold that thing for 2,500. The next one I bought like for 1,800 and sold that for 5 grand. These things are hot. They are. This one's listed as stripped, and I actually did not look at this one yesterday. Okay. Oh, it smells like urethane, gasoline. It smells like rotten gas. Yeah, I was wanting to look at this one yesterday, but I couldn't find it. And they've done a lot of moving. Oh man, of course it's locked. Of course. I wonder why it smells like it. It smells like it's just full of fuel, man. Oh, dang. Well, there's the gas tank. If you've never seen inside a gas tank, there you go. Yeah, okay. Whew. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm gonna get high under there. Can't pop the hood either. You know, I don't have time. I'm running so far behind today. I just don't have time. How about another 3.5 RL? This is pretty clean. It's listed as a run and drive. Front tires are not all that great. Back tires look pretty good. The interior is pretty nice. Not bad. The odometer is not working, so the odometer is inoperable. Man, it sounds good though. It does. Sounds healthy. Let's take a look under the hood here. See what we're working with. All right. Yeah, man. Sounds real good. Pre-delivery service. Quality. Engine is nice and quiet, purrs like a kitten. We already got good pressure on the cooling system. I was hoping we'd find a timing belt change sticker under here somewhere, and I don't see that, so that's always concerning. Check the trans fluid. Trans fluid is all right. It's definitely not the greatest, but it'll do. I don't know. I didn't even see this yesterday. Like, we literally just walked by it, and I was like, oh man, we got to scan that one. We got to scan that one. Wish we knew what the mileage was, but oh well. We got a SRS light, very common on these. We got a maintenance required light and a check engine light, and very low fuel. We'll see. Put it in gear. Oh man, immediately. Okay, yeah. All right, it moves. A mover and a groover. Now, it might be worth mentioning that there's an oil sticker here that says 92,638 miles, 626 of 18. So, I mean, either that or it says 692,000. I'm pretty sure it's just a 92,638. Huh, this thing may have under 100,000 on it. I'm guessing this is a rollover. What is this little? It's a little Nissan Sentra. Ooh, man, that looks bad. And I remember this one from yesterday too. You can't open it. I'm not going to rip off all of their stickers to get into one of these cars. You know, I don't want to screw with what they've already done. They put work and time into this. I ain't gonna mess it up for them. Yeah, you can kind of see in there, but not really. Lots of pieces of the car. The windshield completely caved in. That had to be a scary ride. Sam Crack, if you see this video, please comment on this. Tell me what you think. I'm honest to God, I'm interested in this. It's like no joke. It's at $3,500 right now, and I think this is a pure sale. I can't remember, and I think I left my phone at home. I think this is a pure sale. Here, let's look at the engine real quick. I'll show you guys what kind of motor we're working with. Oh, that's right. No, I'm just kidding. Literally, I did that yesterday on camera, and it was legit. I forgot the engine was in the back. So I was just trying to recreate the experience for you fine folks that are watching me. I probably didn't do near as good as I did yesterday. I was like, oh, that's right, the engine's in the back, because that's the frunk. This literally just popped up a couple days ago. I saw it, and I was like, man, fender, bumper, intercooler, everything down there is just smashed to hell and back, so that's all got to be replaced. Suspension damage there is going to have to be taken care of. I don't think there's any suspension damage back here. We got a quarter that's going to need some work. Tail light, that bumper, I can fix that. The hood is closed, and you will also miss out on me fiddling around under here trying to figure out where in the hell the hood release is on this, because I've never looked at one before. But there's your engine. Nice little 3.4 liter 6-cylinder Boxster sitting under the hood. It looks like a really fun car. Oh, look at this. This is all ripped up. It's all messed up. That's probably very... Oh, man. Okay, I didn't mean to close it that hard. It's a nice looking car. It really is. For $3,400. Of course, it's got the back seats that nobody uses. It had keys. This is... I guess that brings me to the next point here. Yeah, it looks like someone got the keys out of it. That is lovely. That brings me to something I want to bring to your attention real quick, and actually not so much bring to your attention, I'm just asking to see if you've heard of this before. Forgive me for having my hoodie on. It's rather chilly out here today. I saw a notice, and I've had a few people contact me from YouTube and say, at least in my local Oklahoma City yard, that they're changing their policy regarding keys. Beginning January 1, there's a notice on the counter in there that says January 1, 2019, Copart will no longer guarantee keys with their cars. So I have not actually spoken to anybody that's explained this to me. I don't know exactly what the situation is. I know they changed their policy in this yard where the keys were kept inside and you had to give an ID to get the keys. Now they're putting the keys in the cars around the steering wheel. And already I have seen a few cars that I have personally looked at that had keys that someone snipped and took the keys. And when you end up with something like this, this is something somebody might steal the key, just try to resell it, resell the key fob or something on eBay or something like that. It's really ridiculous. And people that are out here thieving, I hope you get caught. I do. I hope they snatch your ass up and you get arrested over a key fob, because your dumb ass doesn't deserve to be walking around on these streets costing people money like that. Everybody knows a key fob for this, a key for this. If you bid and win this thing like I could, and I think, oh man, it's got a key, then I get here and find I got no key, I got to go take the title and work and everything. I got to have the car towed to a dealership where they're going to charge me $300, $400, $500, $600 for a key fob and a key. Oh man, that's messed. Let me. I'm telling you right. You let me catch you snatching a key out of one of these cars. I'm going to drag your ass inside. That's what's up. Don't be stealing keys out of these cars. But this car had the keys attached to the steering wheel, and the keys are gone. Love and the marriage, love and the marriage. Oh man, if you could have heard the conversation we were just having 2 seconds ago. All right, here's another Carnage for you. Nissan Titan. Man, let me tell you something. This is a big truck. I'm sure a lot of you have seen the Titan. I'm sure there's a lot of you that haven't seen the Titan, but it's a very big truck. full-size truck, no joke, for something to do this kind of damage. You know, I'll tell you what, I don't see any blood splattered around the interior, so I feel like whoever's in this probably came out all right, but still, you felt this, man. You felt this. I'm sure whoever was in it went to the hospital at a minimum just to get checked out. But look at the damage to this thing. Like, what hits you to do that kind of damage short of maybe a semi? You know what I mean? This is a big truck, ladies and gentlemen. Big truck. That's, and the amount of damage, like the impact is so broad. So broad. I don't know. And the way that roof is just bent up at a triangle like that, windshield failing, that had to be just terrifying. Utterly terrifying. Look at the gap here between the bed and the back window. Wow. Does anybody remember this? This is that BMW X5 that I bid on this. Like, I bid on this a few times. This is the fire one. It had the burned headlight, and I warned you not to buy the cheap HID kits and the cheap headlights off of you know, your favorite internet reseller, because this is the kind of stuff that happens. Apparently, like, randomly, my fiance is like my executive assistant, no joke. She is on top of things, man. She found this. She's like, look, isn't this the one you looked at before? And I'm like, yes, it is. This is the one I looked at before. And here it is, still sitting here. Pure sale today. Apparently the insurance is tired of dealing with it. Pure sale, it's at like $625. The auction starts in like 20 minutes. Insane. I don't know, folks. You think this is going to run? I don't think it's going to run. Yeah, I saw this one yesterday and I was like, man, I wonder what happened to this. Well, it's pretty obvious what happened to this. This is a theft recovery, you know, without a doubt, theft recovery. And you see, these theft vehicles, like we were showing you earlier, you see how they cut the airbags? They don't even take the time to just disconnect it. They just cut everything because they probably throw this stuff up on eBay or something. But like, we got, this did not go to this car. We got a V8 short block sitting under the hood here. I mean, it's sitting in basically the back seat right there, right? You got a V8 motor. You got some big rotors that don't go to this. Control arms. There's another engine back there. Looks like that's a V6. You got a V6 sitting upside down back there. You got fans. You got clutches. You've got distributors, exhaust. Yeah. And then you come back here, look, you got an air cleaner for a GM right there. Oklahoma City Police Department impound. Yeah, they busted up a chop shop somewhere. That's what happened to this one. I don't know what is that? A heater? A gas heater of some sort? But you got struts. Wow. Crazy. And here's the Harley-Davidson coming up again. I had a lot of you asking me questions about this. A lot of you were saying this is not a true Harley. And I beg to differ with you. Now, I'm not an expert, but I got a friend that is an expert because he buys these things up all the time from Copart. He looked at it. He bid on it. He didn't win. It is a Harley-Davidson. Now, I'll show you around. He told me I don't want to try to bid against him on something he wants. I'm not like that. I don't need it. If he wants it or needs it, you know, it's his. I'm not going to touch it. But he said, man, I'm done. It's not worth it. So we'll go over a few things. You got your Harley-Davidson badges, which that's easy to put on there. Harley-Davidson rims with all but I think one of the center caps. Sure, you could put those on there. You've even got your official Harley-Davidson bug deflector, right? I think that's original grill. He said this bumper, I think he told me this bumper was aftermarket, like it had been replaced. There was something, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he told me something about that bumper didn't make sense. Overall, a nice looking truck, you know, really it is. And you got your Harley-Davidson on the center console lid right there. Let's see what else says Harley-Davidson on this thing. I mean, they weren't screwing around when they made this truck, were they? And this exhaust, I love this exhaust. This dual tip exhaust right here. I think it's just hot. Now, he told me obviously the taillights are aftermarket. He said those are junk. Horrible aftermarket taillights that they put on this. Got a really nice bed liner. The paint is just shot, but you know, paint's nothing. Heck, Mike could repaint this. Wouldn't be a thing for him. You got your Harley-Davidson F-150 badge up in the right corner there. And I really like this truck. And I won it last week. Well, kind of. I kind of won it. I didn't actually win it. I won it, but the insurance company came back. They wanted $35 for it. And I said, I'm not paying $35. And apparently they're firm on that $3,500. Like, I've bid on it. My buddies bid on it. And we just can't get it because they're just determined to get $3,500 out of this. So there's your 5.4 Triton. This does not have the cam phasers. This does not have, that's another thing that keeps getting brought up about the F-150s, is the spark plugs that break off in the heads. This is a 2-valve. This is not the generation that had that problem. The generation that had 2-piece spark plugs were 2004 to 2008. All right, 04 to 08 had the 2-piece plugs that break. This engine had its own set of problems. This particular generation was known for the spark plugs literally blowing out of the heads because they're called, John called them four thread heads or something like that. There are only 4 threads that hold the spark plug into the engine. So if you don't use a torque wrench and properly torque these things down when you do your tune-ups, you end up blowing the threads and the plugs out of the heads, and then you gotta basically what's it called, a helicoil, you know, tap and die them. But anyway, it's a good truck. I think it's a good truck, and I'm gonna bid on it again. And if I don't win it this time, I'll bid on it again next week, and maybe someday they'll give the damn thing to me. How about a Ford Raptor? This is pretty cool right here. You got a stick that literally went straight through this hole in the grill. Didn't even break the grill. Did not break the grill, but the stick went right through it all the way in. Look at that. Got a little camera up here. That's interesting. You can see it definitely took a hit to the front here. Nothing too major. We got some sticks all up here. This is a run and drive. And the damage is back here. Now, my fiance wants this thing so bad. She does. She's like, well, you got to get it, Randy. You could fix this. And I'm like, babe, no. No, this thing's got significant frame damage. You got to take it to a frame shop, get that fixed. I don't even know, how much is this bed? I haven't had time to look at it, but somebody throw a price down in the comments below. How much is a Raptor bed? Because I guarantee you that bed, I would guess $12,000, $10,000. I don't know, you tell me. Then the work that's got to go into it, the tail lights, and anyway, yeah. Let's have a look at the inside though. I've actually driven one of these. 10,000 miles on the clock. I rented one of these a while back and I loved it. I mean, I loved this Raptor, man. These things are so much fun, powerful, smooth. They actually ride really, really well. Whew. Beautiful truck. I really do. I really love it. But, you know, I'm not balling just yet. I'm still balling on a budget, so this is a little outside of my I mean, just a little outside of my price range, you know, not much. Come on, let's be real. I can't afford one of these. And I'm happy to admit it. Maybe someday, though. Look at the EcoBeast. EcoBoost Performance. I would love to have one, though. Who wouldn't? Who would not want a Ford Raptor? If you would not want a Raptor, comment below. Or just thumbs down the video. How about a StarCraft, a Ford Econoline? Heritage Series, 195,000 miles on the clock. Dead as a doornail, but it does run. I actually started this one up, I don't know, 2-3 weeks ago. Yeah, it's a runner and it's a driver. Look at those seats. Look how comfortable. I mean, they look well worn, but still really nice looking seats, aren't they? You know, I thought for a minute about maybe buying this, but I don't think this is something that's going to sell very well on the lot, you know. And personally, I have no use for it. No use at all. But look at the detail in this thing. Isn't it just spectacular? You got that couch back there, folds into a bed. There used to be a TV up there that somebody removed. Beautiful lights. I had all the lighting in here lit up. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Love it. Look at the real wood, not that plastic stuff that they use now. Real wood. Yeah. Unfortunately, this thing I think is just a little bit too dated to do much of any good. I didn't even see this. What the hell happened to this? Looks like this thing was underwater. This isn't even on my list. We better leave it alone. I don't want to touch it. I don't know if that's in the auction now. We're not touching it. Last, but certainly not least, how's this for a parts getter? 2013 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon 10th anniversary edition, trail rated 4x4, Oscar Mike, whatever that is. I'm just reading literally everything that they stuck a lot of stickers on this thing for you guys. It is clean though. I do like it. Okay, it's not clean. When I say clean, I see potential. You know what I mean? I like it. It'd be nice if it had doors, I suppose. Be nice if it didn't have a hole in the floor. Looks like someone pulled the plug. These are made to get a little damp. I don't know if they were made to just leave the doors off and get soaked all the time, but looks like the interior has no carpet. It's just Econoline. I guess it comes that way too. They've got it pretty clean. It took a pretty decent hit to the back end here, but I still like it. Look under here. See, look, that's all we need. It's still got a trailer hitch. We could still use it. This tire is going flat, but it probably just needs a little bit of air. Look at these meaty tires. My goodness. Wow. Well, this still has part of a door. Oh, because it got smashed into it. The whole back got pushed forwards is what happened. Yeah, this would still be fun as a toy. It'd be a great toy. Hell, I wouldn't even fix it, man. Who cares about the back? Air up the tire, go four-wheeling. This looks like a blast. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for this week's Copart walk around. I hope you enjoyed the content, enjoyed the footage. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. Thanks to my executive assistant, aka Jessica, for helping me locate all these cars, track them down so that we can bring them to you guys this week. There's only really one thing I plan on bidding on this week. We'll see what happens, and stay tuned. We'll catch you very soon in the next one. And for those of you wondering, where's Tim? Where's he been? Where's he at? Tim actually got a job. He got a job at Taco Mayo. He really needed more hours than I was able to get him, and he wanted more stable income. So he will still be in videos. I assure you, he'll be in some of the videos in the future, but you're not going to see him near as much, at least until business picks up around here and we can give him some more hours and a little more money. Now we're out of here. Catch you all very soon.